근데 내가 언제 걔 기절시켜서 네크로노미콘인가 뭔가 내가 저거 일을 왜 하고 있어? 정원에도 찢어진 페이지가 있다 그랬죠? 정원에 있는지 모르. 무슨 정원에 있어? 있잖아.
Don't move a muscle. Brother. Brother Cyril mentioned that you didn't submit your parchments in the scriptorium.
Calm now, bro. Couldn't you just try?
I'll pretend nothing. Brother, where were you during Mass? Don't tell me you didn't know that Holy...
I definitely...
Brother, I wasn't born. This is your first warning. Brother Nevlis says that you did...
I was feeling a...
Brother, save your excuse. This is your second warning. Is this a tavern?
I've had enough of that.
You dare as...
Yes, bro.
You failed to complete your trial period as an...
아니 뭐야? 아니 이거 완전히 그거잖아. 아니 너 시키는 대로 다 해야 돼 그러면? 아 미쳤네 이거. 이렇게 되면 안 돼? 일단 돌아가서 이런 거 다 해야 되나 봐요. 이거잖아.
Peace be with you, brother.
내 자리는 어딘데? 나는 밥도 먹지 마? 내 자리 식당으로 가서 일하라고?
I'm Gregor, a novice.
I know. I saw you at the ceremony. My name is Nevlis, and I'm the provost here. I'm in charge of the monastery's property, as well as handling trade with the outside world.
That means you get to leave the monastery?
No, not at all. I just write lists and send them out.
I'm here to work.
Excellent. I've been waiting for you. There's the alchemist's laboratory. You'll find ingredients in the chests next to it. Concoct 2 buck's blood potions. Once you finish them, you'll find me somewhere nearby. Don't forget to let me know when you're done so I can check them.
아, 여기서 이래야 되네. 아. 사슴의 물약인가? 뭐람? 아, 이거다.
I've read one of the manuscripts copied by one of the novices. I think I'm going to cry.
일단 기름, 성묘한초 세팅돼 있고, 성묘한초를 갈고, 성묘한초와 컴프리를 가마솥에 넣고, 나는
I'm telling you, someone's been creeping.
성요한초를 갈아요.
What am I saying? Creeping. He was stomping about like a bear.
That must have been Brother Cicada. He can't sleep and prays long into the night.
뭐야? 기름. 다음 성요한초. 성요한초를 갈아요. 접시에다 넣고, 성요한초는 갈아서 넣고, 컴프리는 그냥 넣고. 브러쉬가 한 번 비워질 동안 끓인다. 깨 놔둔다. 민들레를 넣되 끓이지 않는다. 그러면 됐죠?
Non sic impi, non sic sitam quimpi. What do you desire, brother?
I've finished my work.
Show me what you've made. Spectacular, Gregor. You've found your talent. Soon enough, you'll be teaching the other novices.
이게 뭔데? 놀면 되네? 물약 만들었잖아? 어떤 수사가 파이러스인지 알아내라는 게 이거 어렵네 생각보다. 내가 봤을 때 안토니우스 같은데. 증거가 없네 확실한.
What do you do?
What troubles you?
Is it possible?
Oh,
Can I?
no.
I found. Oh,
Not now. I believe if he'd had, I imagine.
good.
Thank you.
Can you tell?
The
Where should I look?
if I knew, I wouldn't have asked you to do it. The pages of the book could be hidden anywhere.
그럼 어떻게 찾아? 여기도 뭐 숨겨져 있는 거 아닌가?
Forbidden books must be in that cabinet.
Inside. Forbidden books. Written by the devil himself. Forget about them.
그래도 한번 열어보긴 해야겠는데? 부원장 얘네들은 어디 가서 자나? 다른 건물 가서 자려나? 아, 이거, 인역형 떴네. 피해 다녀야겠다. 지금 시간이 되게 많이 남는데 딱히
Requiem.
Ah, Gregor.
In the night?
And why aren't you spending your nights sleeping instead of creeping around spying on your brothers?
I only wanted to...
I know, brother, I know. But you need to understand that novices shouldn't be poking their noses into the affairs of elder brothers.
You're right. I'm not going to get involved.
A wise decision. You know, life in a monastery is much like life outside in many ways. The monastery walls don't keep out human pride and hatred.
Really? I thought monks were above that sort of human folly.
They became monks, Gregor, but that didn't stop them being men. Be on your guard as much as you ever were outside. Lies, jealousy, vengeance. They can hurt you here as much as anywhere.
Thanks for the advice. Although I don't know if I can follow it.
That's up to you, brother. What troubles you?
I found a dagger in your stash.
And why shouldn't you have? I did hide it there after all. Do you often go through other people's belongings?
Well then, I have a question for you. I think you know what it is. What does a monk need a dagger for?
That dagger's the only thing I have left of my father. It was in our old shop under the counter. Father kept it there to protect himself from thieves. When I was little, I admired that dagger so much. I asked Father if he'd give it to me when I was older. He always said yes, but only after he was dead.
Go on, please.
Now Father's dead and I'm here. That piece of steel is the only thing I have left from the outside world. I know it's not suitable for a monk, but I can't part with it. Now you can give it back to me. Thou shalt not steal.
Here it is.
Thank you. It means a lot to me.
Here's your dagger.
Thank you, brother. You don't know what this means to me. It's the only thing I have to remember him by.
대단검까지 주는 것 같은데 지금?
I'd be interested to hear... What can you tell me about Siskin?
that there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young Lord Capon.
I've heard things. Siskin must have been like him, fighting, drinking, fornicating, but then he ended up in here.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something, or maybe he's being punished.
Do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
That's all I wanted to know about him. Thanks. That's all.
근데 이렇게 되면 어쨌든 시스킨이 범인이라고 하는 게 맞는 것 같고, 시스킨한테 이것저것 물어봤을 때 파이어스를 찾으라는 퀘스트가 깨진 걸 보면은 시스킨이 맞긴 맞아요. 한번 이거 해볼까?
I need to make a confession.
I'm no priest, but tell me what you've done. It's probably nothing to worry about.
I'm here in the monastery looking for a thief. He had a hand in burning down the Neuhof stud.
You don't say. And who are you to take such an interest?
That's not important.
Why are you telling me this anyway? What do you want from me?
Perhaps you could help me find him?
The missing thief? If I knew anything, I'd tell you, but I suppose it must be one of the novices. I've only recently heard about the Neuhof incident. All the other brethren have been here much longer than that.
I know. Aside from me, there are only 4 novices, but still, I don't know which one he could be.
3? Please, leave me out of it. And you're right that it could be any one of them. No one knows anything about Lukas. Siskin might be a lot of things, but a monk isn't one of them. And Yodok is a slimy worm. It wouldn't surprise me if he was behind that massacre. Actually, the more I think about it, the less I like that Yodok. He's a treacherous rat who'd do anything to get in someone's good books. The thought of Yodok at Neuhof sends chills up my spine.
Maybe you're right. It's not a pretty thought. Thanks for your help, and please don't say a word to anyone.
Don't fret, my friend. Your secrets are locked inside my lips.
허허, 이게 이렇게 되나? 요독인가? 얘는, 이 안토니우스 이 친구는 요독을 찔렀어요. 요독을 찔렀는데, 요독은 시스킨을 찔렀고.
What do you desire?
I'm interested in the other novices. What can you tell me about Siskin?
Oh, he's always got a smile on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery. He spends more time dreaming of the world outside than tending to his duties. I'm surprised he hasn't been thrown out already. If it was up to me, he'd be out on his ear right away.
Sounds like you don't have much time for him.
No, I don't. He isn't a proper monk and he doesn't belong here.
아, 시스킨은 아닌 것 같아. 왜냐면,
What can you tell
시스킨은,
me about Siskin?
그, 바깥 세계에 대한
He's
동향이 너무
always got a smile
커.
on the new friend. But I reckon he don't belong in the monastery.
나가고 싶어 하잖아,
He spends more
수도원을.
time dreaming of the world outside. I'm surprised he hasn't.
I'm interested in
Fascinating.
Lucas.
Nobody knows much about Lucas. He keeps himself to himself. If you ask me, he's got something to hide. I'd keep well clear of him if I was you.
Do you have any grounds for suspecting him of something?
Quite a lot. And also none at all. The circuitous who make the rounds despise him, and they'd never punish anyone without cause.
아, 근데 루카스가 찜찜하네. 뭐가 없어. 그 녀석이.
I'd like to know something about the other novices.
I don't know much, but ask away.
What can you tell me about Siskin?
Not a lot. I don't know him. Actually, I don't know much about him at all, except that he's not a stickler for rules.
Are you joking? Don't you know anyone at all here?
Why should I?
I'd have thought you might want to know who you'll be spending the rest of your life with. I definitely do. In fact, I probably already know more about them than you do.
Don't get upset. I'm sorry I can't tell you more. I just haven't felt like getting to know anyone yet.
얘도 은근 수상하긴 수상하다. 아.
In the night, I overheard the cicadas in the cellar. They were talking about you.
Oh, no. So it's still not over. This isn't a life in service of God. This is purgatory.
Lucas, what's going on?
What do you think? Just like you, I saw the cicadas drinking and playing hazard as if they were in a brothel.
We'd be safer not to get mixed up in the affairs of our superior brethren.
You're probably right, but I was naive and hoped I could fix things.
I warned them if they didn't stop, I'd go and tell the prior. But instead of mending their ways, they vented their anger on me.
You've picked the wrong people to make enemies of, Lucas, they told me. Now I can't even count how many days and nights I've spent locked up in solitary confinement for the tiniest offences, or for no offence at all.
Is there something I can do to help?
Would you? I think all it might take is for you to go and sit down with them. Have a talk, set things straight, then they'd leave me alone. But I'm afraid even this path leads nowhere. They'd probably start hounding you as well.
I'm not afraid of them.
Brother.
다 죽이고 칠 수 있으니까. 난 그들이 두렵지 않지. 그래, 어쨌든 알겠어. 근데 얘는 되게 불쌍한 애네. 아니, 솔직히 말해서, 도적 새끼가 저런 수사들한테 괴롭힘 당하고 있겠어? 내가 봤을 때 안토니우스가 제일 의심스럽긴 한데, 근데 얘도 조금 의심스럽네, 요독, 얘. 아, 근데 증거가 없어, 직접 증거가, 파이어스라는. 또 어떻게 막아?
What troubles you?
네, 근데 좀 희한하네? 얘도 파이어스 추적에 대한 얘기 해주자.
There's something I should tell you. Something secret. I'm looking for someone here in the monastery.
You're looking for someone? But you're a novice, aren't you?
I am a novice. At least until I find the man I'm looking for.
Why would you be looking amongst monks? You know, the laws of man aren't valid here. In the cloister, we're subject to divine law, the law of the church.
I'm looking for a footpad who's hiding out here in the monastery. He had a hand in raising the Neuhoff farm. He's taken many lives.
I heard something about that. But why are you telling me all this?
Because you could help me. It has to be one of the other novices.
That can't be. Have you told the prior? What are you going to do to this man once you find him?
Talk to him. Then I'll see. Do you have any idea which of the novices could be the imposter I'm looking for?
I don't know, and I don't care to know. I wish you'd never told me. Now I won't be able to sleep at night.
아, 얘는 뭐 별 정보가 없네.
I'd like to know something about the other.
I don't.
넌 진짜 아무것도 모르는 그냥 찐따 같아. 일단 시스킨한테 가봐야겠어요. 시스킨한테도 한번 말을 해야겠어. 지지 않아? 지금 임무가 없는데. 이 새끼 첫 자고 있네. 야, 일어나봐.
Leave me be. I want to sleep.
일어나!
Leave me be. I want to sleep. Huh? No. Clear off.
아, 근데, 방 안에 있던 무기, 뭐, 굳이 챙길 필요 있을까요? 언제든지 제가 나가서 챙겨올 수 있는데? 지금은 좀 돌아다녀 보고. 뭘 더 찾을 수 있으려나? 여기가 독방인 건가? 에이, 뭐야. 일단 주임 수사한테 눈에 띄면 안 돼요. 지금 징역형 올라와 있어가지고. 아, 근데 누구지? 일단은 얘도 의심스럽긴 한데, 제가 봤을 땐 시스킨의 과거 스토리가 뭐가 말이 다르네. 근데 이상하네.
What troubles you?
I'd be interested to hear what you. What can you tell me about?
That there's no man alive less suitable for the monastic life than him.
You don't know young.
I've heard things.
Why is he in the monastery?
No one knows. Maybe he's hiding from something.
Or do you think he has a secret?
Don't we all? But unlike the others, he absolutely refuses to speak about his life before the monastery.
시스킨만
That's all. I wanted to
과거를 얘기 안 했다.
know. That's all.
Ah, Gregor.
I'm interested.